And there we are. We're live. We are live. Welcome back, everybody, to Weekly Waffle. It's that time of the week. It's a Tuesday. We've got sneakers to waffle about. Me and Hass, we're back again. You know how it is by now. Kill Switch already in the building. This geezer, man. Honestly, shout out to you, bro. But Hass, how you been, brother? It feels like it's been a long week. I was going to say a couple weeks. That's how long it's felt, but it's only been a week since our last stream. Some news to talk about, man. Sneaker drops, sneaker releases, L's upon L's, and yeah, man. But what's been happening with you, bro? How you been?
I've given up on what's real and what's reality, what's going on. I don't even know what's going on anymore. It's just like I'm living in some alternate reality, honestly. But yeah, all's good, man. All's good. Look, weekly waffle today. We should change it to weekly pancake because it's pancake day.
Oh yes,
I've had my pancake today. I'm good to go. At least I remember that amongst all these crazy drops, man. It's been crazy. But you know what? It feels like an eternity after every podcast. It feels like, damn, I've been away for only a week. It feels like a month. Like, you know, it's crazy. But yeah, back, man. So much to talk about. Again. Yeah, man. What we're going to get into first? Are we getting into on foot or... You know,
I think yeah, we might as well. What was on feet today, bro? Did you step out?
Well, today I stepped out. I went to the gym today, and today was kind of a tribute to you. So tribute. Yeah. So this banger here, Air Max 1, Air Max Day, Royal Blue and Volt. Absolutely stunning to look at. Honestly, it is a head turner, neck breaker. Whilst I'm showing this to you guys, Broski's just, you know, gushing over it. I know that much. But yeah, Air Max they released last year. They did release a Royal Blue version only as well. These were the more limited ones. However, a bit further along down the year last year, they were more widely available on eBay for slightly cheaper, which is when I copped a pair. But really, really nice pair. Wore these to the gym today. Didn't let me down. Really comfortable. And yeah, just overall, it's a banger, man. It's got look at that Volt midsole. Come on, like how can you not like that? It's crazy. But yeah, this is what I had on feet. I went out Erkin style, and yeah. How about you? I'm intrigued to know what you had on today.
Yeah, man, I had to quickly go and grab them, but I had I've been wearing these quite a lot actually, man. The Midnight Navies, Jordan 4s, man. I mean, they're not really the hyped of Jordan 4s, but bro, it's why I'm liking them even more, because I don't know if because the lighting's very harsh, but the leather on these, yeah, is just impeccable. And for what you would call just a normal GR, I know it's like the poor man's white cements and Oreos and whatever, but bro, these, yeah, man, these are slowly becoming like my favorite Jordan 4, just because they're so wearable, you know. I mean, mostly white, yes, navy hits, and then the splatter on them, but it's just, you don't have to overthink it. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of one of those ones. Did a bit of shopping, Sports Direct browse, you know, just seeing what they had in there.
Ooh, Yeezy shopping, yeah.
Bro, that is, you know, when I look in there, I feel like I'm in an episode of Black Mirror or something. I'm just like,
am I all that reality?
Yeah, like £80 for these Yeezys that used to go for like 300-400 quid on the resale market. All these things, I'm just like, bro, fear of God in there, but yeah, the prices are still
way. Oh, what?
Yeah.
So they got like a more premium section, haven't they? They've got like Hugo Boss and all that. So are they in that section, the fear of God and all that stuff?
Well, the one that's close to me, it's in Salford, like Manchester. It's basically, this one's all jumbled up. It's weird. It's got like fear of God mixed in with like Champion and all that sort of stuff. But I've seen some in other places where it's like you said, Hugo Boss, you know, all those sort of brands where you wouldn't normally see definitely not in a Sports Direct anyway. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Obviously seeing the Yeezys there, some Air Max 90s, 95s, all that good stuff in there too. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, wore those Midnight Navies, man, slowly becoming one of those. I can see them becoming a future grail for some people just because of the quality on the leather. The colorway, yes, like I said, it's like the other two colorways I mentioned, but it does stand on its own. And I think with the white cements around the corner, from what I've seen anyway, bro, that leather does not look good, man. It's upsetting to say and see, but
wow.
yeah, man. Yeah. But look, let's move on. Arsenal 3-0, by the way. Just got to put that in there. And I want to shout out to my bro.
Champions League winners.
We'll probably do a Spurs and go to the final and then lose. But yeah,
Surely
let's see. Just want to shout out Jamal. What's happening, bro? It's been a long time, man. What's happening? But yeah, look, let's move on to latest pickups, bro. I've got one beside me, nothing too hyped. You know, I've done a review already. So if you've seen that, nothing really special. But let's start with you, bro. Let's talk, man. What have you picked up?
So the first one, I've got 2 pickups, by the way. But the first one was a pair that I thought you might be interested in, maybe. So I honestly, before I bring this out, I'm going to recommend this to 100%. Because you are someone that likes details, someone that likes, you know, good quality, comfort, and everything else. So, first pickup we're going to go through is the Saucony Omni Pro Grid 9 collaboration with Foot Patrol. So these came out, I think, the day after we did the last podcast, and oh boy, I think they came out the day before, but they got delivered the day after. These are just incredible. I mean, look at the details on that. I mean, I'll just spin it around so you can get a good idea of what it's like. But you've got this sort of rip stopping material, I'd say, just on the overlays, and the underlays are like sort of mesh material just over here. It's really nice. And then you've got all these sort of TPU kind of plasticky bits, which are really nice to the touch as well. Obviously, you've got that nice Saucony branding there, and you've got the Pro Grid and Omni 9 respectively on the upper heel section as well. And then most interesting part of this shoe, bro, is the actual tongue. It's got like a bit that it's got a flap that goes over it with the Foot Patrol logo on the tongue. And that sort of clips in over the lace, so it just all looks nice and tidy. And this is also, I think, reflective as well. I've shined it in the light; it looks to be reflective. So, really clever stuff from Saucony and Foot Patrol. The shoe itself, comfort-wise, as you'd expect from Saucony, really, really comfortable. It's like you're floating. Overall, really the shoe's built for comfort, basically, first and foremost. But getting on to sizing, true to size, 8.5. I went true to size. It's not snug, but it's not loose. It's just right. So if you do want to get a pair of these, I would say true to size. However, you know, like we always say, if you've got wide feet, maybe go up half a size, but I would honestly try them on first. And I really like the outsole on these as well. Quite interesting outsole. It's got this sort of midsection here, which is like purple iridescent, which I like. It's a nice touch, and it sort of comes into the midsole there as well. Really, really nice. So yeah, these don't come with extra laces, just the laces that you see on here. But really, really cool pair. I've been wearing them for a couple of days now. Yesterday and the day before. And this is the box that it comes in. Really, really clean box. You've got a co-branding there. You've got Foot Patrol and Saucony originals. You've got like a shiny sort of silver embossed or debossed or whatever you want to call it. It's there. It's really, really nice. And yeah, this is a blue-brown, just a blue-brown, apparently. Yeah, so that's your Saucony and Foot Patrol collaboration. Bro, I need to just say, if you're thinking of switching up, you know, maybe trying to get something different this year, these are honestly, you'll be quite impressed if you gave it a go. I don't know if you've got any Sauconys in your collection, but honestly, these aren't a bad pair to get started on. They're really clean. You could wear it now, winter. You could wear it in the summer. Honestly, it's just a really, really great shoe. The colors on it as well, I might add, the brown with the blue. I think I was calling this like the Moana. You know Moana?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it
The
sort of
Disney.
gives me that vibe, the Moana sort of thing. But it's a beautiful shoe, man. I went into Offspring yesterday, and people were saying, "Oh, is that the Foot Patrol pair?" And I had to take my shoe off so they can have a look at it. The staff in there, you know, they really appreciate it as well. But definitely one that got looks yesterday. But
That's sick, man. That is
yeah,
sick. The thing is, bro, you know that pair, I think you sent me that you picked up the dub, and I was like, oh, don't make me do it, man. I went to the website. I don't know about now, but they were sitting. I was like, oh, bro, I am tempted, man. Because obviously I do the Tripled Up podcast with Scott and Prozac, and Scott was saying off air that they leaked early in America, and they know the guy, I think Bradley Martinez, that does the Foot Patrol. I think I said this last podcast, but yeah, he does the Foot Patrol's social media stuff. So he handles the Instagram, whatever. And there was leaks in America about it, like it was already out and it was just going mental, and I was like flipping out. But yeah, they released, they kind of went under the radar, like there was no big marketing campaign apart from Foot Patrol, and obviously those who wanted them got them, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And it's great, man, because a collab like that on that shoe, where J Tips have obviously brought that to light, and other collaborations, bro, it's the details, man. It's always in the details.
what I would say is, I mean, the Foot Patrol collaborations are usually quite good, and with this one, they've just hit it on the nail. You know, hit the nail on the head. Materials are quality, honestly. You know what we say with Nike, first thing, materials are they're a bit meh. These honestly, every single bit of material they've used on it is premium, is quality. They've taken their time, purely justifies its £150 tag. Honestly, you'll pay 190 to £200 for, let's say, an average pair of Jordans, Jordan 3s, Jordan 4s maybe, and the materials might not be that great. But for £150, what you are getting is a collaboration pair, and a pair that's going to last you a while, man. Honestly, it's crazy.
And comfortable, bro, because remember,
bro,
these
I wore it.
Jordans will take your pinky toes off without any regrets. Do you know what I mean? Remorse.
Bro,
So,
I wore these yesterday for about 4 or 5 hours. I was in central London, and my feet were fine. You know, it was actually quite refreshing to come back home to, you know, intact feet. So it was all good.
yeah, man, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. But, before I get into my second one, did you want to share your pickup? Because I can see something right there.
You know what? If you guys have seen my my latest pickups video, there's been quite a few. Yeah, there's been quite a few. But the two I want to talk about, which I've already spoken about in those videos, but
here we go. Here we go again. Is this going to be a weekly thing, bro?
Bro, every week I'm bringing these on the podcast, bro. Even if they're in the background, I'm bringing these out for you guys. Yeah, I had to do the lace swap, man. What were you saying about the lace swap, Has? Because you're the lace swap king. Does the green work, or?
I think the green works. I kept mine with white and green. I just couldn't decide. The white looks really clean. So if you want clean pair of shoes, the white works well. The green, if you want that extra pop, I think the green works well as well. So it depends what you want out of it. I would say keep the white in just for that nice clean look this summertime. I would say if you want to wear it in the fall, maybe around about this time, maybe keep the green in. You've got the greens and the browns are in for winter. And
all I'm saying, St. Patrick's Day, that's what I'm keeping these in for. I think 17th, is it?
My bad. March, bro. 17th of March.
There you go.
St. Paddy's Day.
See, I told you Hass is half Irish. With the luck he has with all the dubs he gets, he knows when St. Patrick's Day is. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep the green in until then, and then swap it out for white, because white in the summer, like you said, man.
Yeah, white's going to pop in the summer, bro. Honestly.
It's going to pop, yeah. But yeah, obviously, like you guys heard last week, me just, you know, getting gassed off it, and my video showing these.
We didn't just hear, we saw, bro. Yeah.
The video, had to. Do you know what I mean? Just share my excitement with you guys. I feel like you guys copped this shoe with me. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of one of those things. Obviously, you has.
It was a long time coming, bro. It was a long time coming.
Yeah, I think as well. It's like, even though, like, it's a Pata Air Max 1 chlorophyll, like, it's kind of a sneakerhead sneaker where if you're into Air Max 1s or Air Max in general, and Pata obviously, that's the shoe you know about and that you'd go for. Whereas it's not a hyped Jordan or stuff like that. So it feels like it means more to me because it's not triple the hype of a Union Jordan 1, for example, like things like that. But yeah, man, it was a sweet getting it for under retail as well. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, but look,
that's the dub, really.
That's the dub, man. Exactly. Let's move on to your second pair, though, bro.
Yeah. So before I move on to the second pair, I just want to send a shout out to Kill Switch. He actually did get a pair of the Sauconys as well. Yeah. But someone at whether it was DPD or wherever decided to play kick ups with his box. His box come all trashed and stuff. But yeah, I don't, I hate to hear things like that. We've seen it before, half open, Bosch's boxes mash up. Man. So yeah, man, Kill Switch, heart goes out to you, man. We spoke the other day, but yeah, it happens, bro.
The thing is, Foot Patrol as well. Sorry, bro. Foot Patrol, they don't double box in it. I don't know if they did this time.
My one did come double boxed.
Ah, okay. Because normally they don't.
Pristine, my box. It was pristine. So I don't know what happened there. I found it a bit odd as well. I know End definitely double box as well.
Yeah, they do. So for me, size JD and Foot Patrol, never. Like, I think I can't remember about Foot Asylum, but I know those three are notorious for not double boxing. Yeah, and then they put the tape on top to flip and close the box for no reason.
That's right.
Which is annoying.
I've had the tape a couple of times, but yeah, just annoying, bro. But yeah, let's move on to the second pair. So as you know, I went shopping yesterday. Looking around, snooping around, went and visited Offspring, King's Cross. Shout out to everyone there. Really nice bunch as always. So just like me.
Oh my goodness.
If you can read backwards, it's aged well. Okay. So as you probably guessed from the box, you probably know what these are. We have the 992s, Joe Fresh Goods, the aged well. Now I went into Offspring yesterday just to see what's around. Maybe there might be something there that might catch my eye. Maybe a nice pair of heat that I might like. I was about to leave and then I saw these and I was like, wait a minute, are those the Joe Fresh Goods? They're like, yeah. I was like, no way, just sitting there. All right, okay, cool.
Oh wow.
8.5 by any chance? Yes, sir. We've got a couple left. So lo and behold, these weren't in the picture, by the way, to actually obtain this week. But when I had these on feet and I felt the quality and the build and the materials on this, I was like, yeah, just bring it over. It's game over. I'm roped in, bro. Honestly, I'm not that New Balance guy. Maybe I've got a couple others in my rotation, but these are truly amazing on feet and they look amazing as well. So as far as I know, Joe Fresh Goods, from what I do know, he did another version of this, the first version of the 992, which was more colorful. And then this one supposedly is called it's called Age Well, but supposedly it's because the one that he did before has aged well and now it's turned into this sort of color. Okay, so that's what the story is behind it. Yeah. But looking at that, I mean, midsole is quite thick. You've got so much support there. You've got this really nice sort of cup that goes around the midsole over here, around the heel, which I don't know what it's for, maybe extra support or whatever, but it just, looks nice. And then you've got like branding there, Joe Fresh Goods. I don't know if you can see just over there. Looks nice as well. And then turn it over to the tongue. We've got the co-branding there as well, Joe Fresh Goods on there. And this is all nice leather material. And even on the heel there as well, really, really nice. The suede textures are beautiful. And then the N logo as well is sort of like reflective as well, sort of pink reflective. And yeah, these are just really nice. Now I have lace swapped these. And the lady was putting it in the box for me and she was like, you got 5 extra laces. I was like, what? 5 extra laces? I was like, that's crazy. But yeah, I'll just hold the bunch up for you here.
Sorry, bro, what's the sizing like?
These are all the laces, yeah. The sizing is definitely true to size. I would even size down if you want on these. Not a full size, but half size down maybe.
Yeah.
But true to size, these are perfect. They're comfortable. Loads of room on the toe as well.
They're wide foot friendly, aren't they?
Oh, bro, you don't understand. So even the insole, I don't know if I can take the insole out for you. Yes, I can. Check this insole out. It's funky. Look at that insole.
Ah, that is sick. That is sick.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what that insole is meant to represent, but it's beautiful. It's almost like silk material, satin silk material. Really nice to the touch, but really, really nice insole as well if you're into your insoles. But what I do like as well on this is that it's got this little tag here, so you can see that tag there, and it gives you a bit of a background about Joe Freshgoods. So he's been with the company, I think, like 5 years with New Balance, and it gives a bit of a background into, you know, what his motivation is, why he's done the collaboration. But yeah, he's basically, if I give you a quick snippet, it says he's embarked on a transformative journey, a collaboration that would ultimately redefine storytelling through the lens of a Black voice. And it's often said that the true essence of a relationship lies in the ability to draw strength from one another, igniting the spark of innovation. And what made the initial release of the 992 so remarkable was its inception from a shared vision, a vision that sought to infuse a fresh design perspective into an iconic silhouette. But little did they know that this collaboration would evolve into a 5-year-long narrative filled with powerful storytelling and iconic moments. And there is a little bit more, but I just think things like that are really nice. It gives people a little bit of storytelling, a bit of a background as to what the collaborator's all about, if you don't know about Joe Freshgoods. But like I said, these weren't in the equation, bro. Once I had them on feet and once I saw them like personally in hand, it just changed my mind straight away. I was like, you know what? I'm sold. Hefty price tag, I must say. They're £220, which is a hefty price tag. Okay. But having said that, I do not mind paying the money when the materials are this good, okay, when the comfort is this good, when the collaboration is this good, I do not mind paying that money. And he's hit it, you know, again, knocked it out of the park with this, with the laces even. I mean, on this one, you've got the green laces, you've got options, you can customize this how you want. Bro, I would highly recommend 992s. I don't know much about them until I had them on feet yesterday. And honestly, they look great. They look great.
Yeah, it's a clean pair, man. Obviously, the first one, which is the anatomy, I think it's anatomy of a heart. There you go. I'm going to share the screen for those who haven't seen it. But this is kind of, not going to lie, this is kind of one of the first shoes or collabs anyway that put me on to New Balance. And I think it was thanks to people like Seth Fowler who, you know, first reviewed this shoe. I was like, oh my days, what
he's
are those?
A huge advocate. Huge
advocate. And the thing is, it was a shoe I couldn't pull off. But again, like I think I spoke about, like, well, even last week, just shoes you can admire from afar and you know they're going to mean a lot to the culture. And lo and behold, you know, fast forward however many months, New Balance were everything that people wanted, whether it was 550s, 992s, and whatever else, man. But
I mean, look at the prices on these at the moment are ridiculous. I mean, there's some ridiculous prices going around for these ones anyway.
Oh my god! So my size is 3.5K, bro.
Yeah, 3.5K. That's what I was looking at today as well. Like 3 to 4K. It is crazy, bro. But you know what I like? Yeah, is how it's sort of how they've done this story now, where it's transitioned from these to the aged well. Okay, so we've had these for a while now, and it's like it's a beautiful transition, really. If you think about it, it's like okay, so we've had this amazing pair of shoes, and over time, this is how it would look, you know, and it's just incredible. I love the storytelling behind it. I love what Joe Freshgood's done. I think he's also done some work with Vans as well, I believe. But it's a matter of time before we see him move onto other companies as well, maybe. But top shoe. Big up to Trance, by the way. He messaged me actually a couple of days before I bought mine, that he'd hit on a pair. And I did actually go on to New Balance. They were all sold out and everything. So I thought that's the end of that one. But obviously going in store and seeing them there, I thought that's my chance. I'll grab a pair. So Trance, big up to you, bro. Honestly, great pair of shoes. And yeah, that's my 2 pickups for the week, bro. I think 2 bangers. I think this week for me, both of them equally absolutely amazing from a design.
Collabs as well.
Sorry?
Yeah, 2 banging collabs as well.
Yeah. From a design and build aesthetic wise, you know, everything. It's amazing. You know, it's not the type of heat that, you know, you'd associate with like a Jordan 4 or a fire pair of Jordan 1s or whatever, but it's a different kind of heat, if you know what I mean.
It's a cultural, what's the word? Like a cultural, like, what's the one? Like grail, I guess, because probably the same thing happened with these ones, the first ones. Now look, do you know what I mean? It's mad, man. And yeah, I echo what you said, bro, because it's genius how he's done it. All the red panels and all that. He's kind of not bleached, but it looks like that, like diluted it to the point where, like he says, aged well. But yeah, we're gonna move on, man. But what a great pair, bro. Both pretty sick. But Trance, I think you've got us mixed up, bro. That's Haas, I'm Irk, but I'll let you off.
No, it's all good. It's all good, man.
It's all good, man. Nothing but love. But yeah, we'll move on though. We've just got my last pickup to really talk about. I mean, it's cool, man. It's nothing to really write home about. I'm still kind of, I like them, but I don't think I'm keeping them for the collection just because, again, there's so much coming out. But this has definitely changed my mind in terms of like 85 cuts, the materials, you know, even the lows, bro. Like shoes like this, like the mockers, obviously last year as well, really do make me think differently about the lows because I prefer highs because of the fact that you can just, it's a bit more versatile, you know, you can wear baggies over the top, you can wear shorts, they look good, cargos, all that stuff. And I think at the moment, it's kind of the same for me anyway, with the lows. And like this, bro, when they've taken care, the leather's like nice and thick, all that good stuff, bro. I'm here for it, man. It's just £155. I know it's only about a £10 difference between other lows, but I think you do get your money's worth, man. The leather is really good. It doesn't look like, you know, the shatter backboard level sort of leather, but like the 85 breads that we had recently, it's going to really age well. So, yeah, if you guys are thinking about it, just go try them on because I think they're sitting in places like Offspring and stuff like that. I think US are yet to get them. Someone confirm for me, please, in the chat. But yeah, I think US haven't got them properly yet. I think only a few retailers. So
they were delayed. I think they were delayed in the US. So they will have them. And admittedly, having watched your review, because I hadn't had them in hand or anything, I sort of changed my mind on them from I'm not going to bother to, actually, maybe I'll wait until they go on the sales rack. Because I think as well as the shoes are, as nice as they are, I think they will end up on the sales rack in a few months' time.
Yeah, 100%.
And that definitely with what it is, the quality and everything else, and being a 85 cut and a classic colorway, I think it'll be worth paying like 120 or 110 if it goes down that much.
That's it. I think the exact same because I'm going to share the screen now. If you guys can see, which I mentioned in the review anyway, we've got another Royal, the Game Royals basically. And I do prefer this colorway. Yes, it's not an 85 cut. Yes, it's traditional OG sort of cut to the low. But bro, full size run, it looks like £80, bro. £80. And if I think I could be wrong, but if you've got a uni days code or a student code, you can get another 10% off of that. So
£72.
£72, bro, for a shoe you can be rocking in the summer easily. Do you know what I mean? It's mental, man. And I think these do. It's a tough one, but I think these do look better than the ones I've got. Just because I would agree. Yeah,
I would agree. It goes with a lot more things as well. I like it. I like both cuts, to be honest. But if I was to go for the 85 cut or these, I would probably swing towards these. I don't know, something about the 85 cut, you know, the toe sort of comes down more narrow. Yeah, I don't know, man, but both are cool as long as the materials are good, bro.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. Very much like the breads that I've seen online. Like, obviously, I haven't had them in hand, but there was a lot of people saying the same thing. Like, they've changed the way it feels on feet a little bit, and the way the leather is. It's not plush, soft leather, but the more you wear them, the more like the better they look, the better they feel, and you can tell, bro. Like, it's tough because it's one of those things you can't explain unless you see them in person or have them in hand. To then know what sort of leather or what the feel is like. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's a great pickup, man. To be honest, if you're looking to get them, do you know what I mean? But we saw what they did with the Royal Jordan 1 reimagined with all that suede and all that crap, bro.
Yeah,
but,
that was too much of a switch up for my liking. I mean, doing it all over suede. They tried to go a bit left field with it, but just keep it as it is, man.
Yeah, it's silly. I know the reimagine thing's cool, but don't overcook it, man. Just age the midsole or something. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to James in the chat. He does say you can use the discount on there. So £72. Obviously, you might have to add in a delivery and stuff, but yeah, that's minor. That is minor. But look, we're going to move on to another Jordan 1. And one I think we took a lot of L's on. Hass, talk to me about the Jordan 1 unions, bro. Because
I'm not talking to you about unions, bro. me and Jordan are gonna fall out. Yeah. Look, it is what it is at the end of the day. When you go in for such a hype pair, such as the unions, you know, you hope for the best and plan for the worst, I suppose. But you know, we tried. At the end of the day, we was all waiting for that email to come through, checking every 5 minutes. I think Erkin was checking even before they actually started to do the raffle. So, it just wasn't to be. But having said that, one of our members did manage to cop a pair. Big shout out to Kill Switch, who managed to secure a pair from Union. So shout out to you, Kill Switch. Well deserved. Both of us, honestly, so happy for you, bro. Now, obviously, it's the long wait and hoping that it comes to you in one piece or that it even comes to you, because there is a follow-up to this. We are going to talk about something that has happened, and we hope this doesn't happen to you. So, shout out to Kill Switch. Look, I'm going to go for these when they drop eventually on the 18th. Whether we get a pair or not is going to be down to the luck of the sneaker gods, because we've got 55,000 pairs apparently confirmed. So it's going to be pretty limited, pretty hard to cop. You know, people are going to be using multiple accounts to try and buy these. It's not going to be easy. So I'm planning for the worst myself. But do I want these? Hell yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, it's a classic joint. You know, to add these to the collection, it'll be fantastic. But what are you saying, bro? I know you took an L on Union as well. I'm sure you're going to be going for a raffle on these. Your relationship with sneakers still seems to be broken. We just can't mend it, bro. We can't mend it. But you know what's going to happen? You know what's going to happen, bro? You're going to hit on the biggest drop going on sneakers at some point, and we're going to be like, So that's why he was taking all those L's.
I'll take that, bro. If it can happen, it will happen. But yeah, bro, to echo what Hass said and a follow-up, basically, I sent Hass, I can't get the screenshot up on the screen, but basically someone hit, I don't know if anyone's following Sneaker Twitter on X or Twitter, whatever they're called now. Basically, he added the account, Sneaker Twitter. One of the guys said, I was at work, missed my delivery. I think it was from FedEx of his unions, and there was no second attempt. They just sent them straight back to Union. And then me and Hass were just voice noting each other like, bro, I would catch a case, bro. If that ever happened to me, I wouldn't know what to feel like. Do you know what I mean? But obviously I signed up to the raffle notifications, all that good stuff on Union. Weren't really holding my breath. It was more the excitement of being able to like get a chance rather than first come, first serve, all the bots eat it up, all that stuff. So, yeah, obviously the merch sold out pretty quickly. You kind of enter your email information, shoe size, all that good stuff. And then you just sort of wait. They say we'll hit you back if you've won or not. You got a 3-hour window to purchase. Me and Hass, obviously I'm out shopping at this point. I'm stopping every 2 minutes. My missus is like, babe, come on. I'm like, wait. Do you know what I mean? But you got to do what you got to do. In the end, I thought, do you know what? Let's just go eat something and then just take my mind off it because I knew what was going to happen anyway. But yeah, took the L's, but still, do you know what I mean? At least you got what seemed like a fighting chance rather than, like I said, the conventional botted first come, first serve stuff. And yeah, man, it's a clean colorway. I know at first everyone was like, oh my God, what are these? The cutter off, the shadow doesn't go with the Chicago. But when you see the proper pictures and you see them on feet and you see the stock images that are taken professionally, bruh, it does change your mind, man. But yeah, let's see if there's a wider release on sneakers and hopefully anywhere else. I doubt it, but yeah, let's see. But it was weird that they pushed this release back though. I guess they didn't want it to clash with unions maybe because of, I don't know, logistics or whatever, bro. But yeah, man, it's one of them shoes, bro. Like you can see by the resale prices already that it's going to be one of them cultural shifts. Like resales back all of a sudden, Jordan 1s are back all of a sudden. The same with the breads, and I wouldn't say black toes because they're still sitting, but But yeah, man, obviously shout out to Kill Switch, man. If anyone deserves it, bro, it's him because this guy,
100%,
he's relentless,
100%.
man. Shout out to him. But Ash has got a good point, man. Shout out to Ash. Has sneaker numbers ever been accurate? That's the thing, bro. I always say when people say, "Oh, there's only 10K pairs and stuff like that," it's just like, oh, come on, man. Do you know what I mean? You never.
The numbers are there to control hype, basically.
Yeah.
So if they want to make a pair, really, really sought after, or hype it up. Yeah, we've only got 10,000 pairs. Oh, did you hear about it? 10,000 pairs. If I managed to get a pair of those, so the numbers are there just for them to control, what they want to do with the shoe. So 55K, is it an indication? Might be, but they'll probably have more pairs. Who knows?
Yeah. Man, James, bro, honestly, if you can pay resale, just buy me a pair, please, bro, because the numbers are looking pretty. Yeah, and has because they're looking at least 700-800, man. It's crazy, but it's kind of one of them shoes, though. If you get rid of a few in your collection, it's kind of like quality over quantity. If it's 100%. Worth it in that sense, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm sure when there's a bigger release and there's a lot more like shoes releasing around the same time. This month, I believe. It might come down to maybe 500-600. I think anyway. Can't be too sure, but that's the way it kind of happens. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, let us know in the chat if anyone else hit. Do you know what I mean? If you've got your pair already, if you're going for them, obviously that's a silly question, but if you're looking to get them on the sneakers app, me and sneakers, bro, I don't even know why I've got it on my phone. Honestly, I might just delete it just to add it back and then be like, hey stranger, you know what I mean? Like you've forgotten about me, so I can just pop back up. But yeah, look, we'll move on, man. It's Air Max month after all. Air Max Day right around the corner. And there's a few Air Max coming out, man. We've got an Air Max 90 that has divided a few people. Yeah. Some are saying just do some painting in your room and you'll get this pair. But others are saying it's a masterpiece. Some are saying they need both pairs. Yeah. I'm a bit torn, bro. I'll be honest with you. Has, let me just calm it down a bit. Has, what are you saying? Because I know your thoughts already, but talk to me, bro.
Well, the first hint we got that Slawn was going to have a collaboration with Nike for the Air Max 90. They released some mock-ups and stuff and was like, I don't know. This seems like a really plain Jane sort of Air Max 90, something that you'd get at Sports Direct. Not enough on there to suggest that it's from such a collaborator such as Slawn, who's so artistic, thinking, what's going on? And I think these shoes are sort of evolved over the last few weeks until we had the actual pictures. And then now we've got the speckles on the black pair, and a few other details on the heel. For me, it's still not enough, I would say, from someone who is so artistic and so clever in what he does. I just think they could have done a little bit more on these. You know, we all know he paints funny faces and stuff. Maybe I would have put cool little details on the tongue, maybe of those funny faces, or even on the outsole, make it translucent with his artwork on there, or something along those lines. Because I think it's a shame to sort of waste such, you know, a talented individual, to waste what he, you know, what he does and what he could bring to the table, to come up with these. I just feel like there's not enough there for me. You know, it's just a few speckles of paint on there, details on the heel, and that's it. You know, but you know, it's going to have his market. People are going to go after these because it is Slawn at the end of the day. But I just want to see a bit more. You know, come out with a bang, like, you know, Nigel Sylvester come out straight away, bike care, bang. This is what I'm about. I'm going to do a low cut 4, blah 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 blah. And lo and behold, look where we are now. So, I just feel like it needs to be a bit more, man. How are you feeling about these?
Yeah, man. I think Killswitch smashed it with his comment. Lazy. Like, I don't want to rain on anyone's parade. Like, getting a sneaker with Nike, incredible. Yeah, his artwork, his sculptures, with the Air Maxes on, like with the sculptures, all that good stuff, painting, amazing. Like, I'm not knocking anyone's hustle, craft, anything like that. And I've said it in the past, like when there are collaborations and there isn't like the biggest amount of buzz, I feel like Nike may not give the biggest creative control to the collaborator. Like, we've seen Skepta say it, like that's why he left for Puma. Yeah, because they were treating him like an influencer and they weren't, I guess, giving him the creative control that he wanted. And who knows? I mean, yes, it's got a very like unique spin on it, but bro, from afar, you can't tell, bro. Like, you're just gonna think, oh, that's just a normal white Air Max 90 from afar anyway. And then the black pair, I like the white and all that, but I mean, you could have added a bit more to it. Now, I know it's black and a black Air Max 90, there's only so much you can do to put your own spin on it, but I think the white and black is just a bit safe, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit safe in terms of a collaborative colorway to work on, or shoe to work on rather. But look, the rollout though, shout out to Luke. I don't know if Skywalker's in here. He does pop up here and there, but yeah, he's voice noted me on Instagram. We was chatting. He went, basically what happened was, if you didn't go to the pop-up online, you had to buy a sculpture, a picture, or a t-shirt for your chance to then buy the shoes. So imagine you're spending £250 on a sculpture or a print, or maybe just £40 on a t-shirt. Yeah. But then you don't have the guarantee of then accessing the shoes. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, again, it's something different. Again, it's something new. But bro, those sculptures ain't cheap, brother. And there's no returns. Do you know what I mean? Like things like that. But look, I can't knock the hustle. It's something different. The pop-up looks super cool. Can't lie.
Oh, like, yeah. The promo behind it was amazing with the, you know, the giant sculpture, him sitting there. You know, you got the, what do you call it? The camera, like spinning around at the top.
The
drone. Sorry.
The drone. That's
the drone and him, you know, it's good promotion. It is amazing promotion what they've done for him. Absolutely amazing, you know, but again, I just feel like you look at this in a few years and you think you won't think much of it. It's just, it is what it is. But like I said, I wanted to see a few more details on there that pertain to his talents, if you know what I mean. I like what he does. I think he's really creative, really talented and stuff. I just wanted to see something that matches that, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, 100%, man. And I think it's not a shame, because these may age way better than we could ever anticipate in terms of grail status and, you know, iconic Air Max 90 colorways like in the future and stuff like that. But right now, it from afar anyway, it does kind of look like, okay, there weren't much that we would appreciate, if that makes sense, in terms of the shoe itself. Like, yes, the details are pretty cool, obviously artistic vibes, his signature logo, all that good stuff. The speckling though, that's a bit, I don't know, man. I don't know. He could have done all that speckling on the midsole alone and that would have looked cool. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, one of them things, I might eat my words down the line, maybe get them in hand and think differently. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's just one of them things, isn't it? Like, shout out to Slawn though, bro. Like, keep doing your thing, man. Amazing stuff.
100%, 100%.
And yeah, it's pretty cool. I did like obviously FD's video down there. I think what's her name? She used to do the sneaker podcast live on Instagram. I can't remember her name now. Shay Cray. Sorry, Shay.
Yeah.
I saw she went down as well. Yeah, it looked cool in terms of the event. That's the stuff that needs to happen on a regular. Like seeing all the staff getting a chance to buy the shoes in hand, obviously extras as well, like t-shirts and whatever. But yeah, man, it's okay. It's cool. But
I mean, Spiros saying that he's changed the mudguard shape completely. Yes, that might be the case. But you know, if I'm looking at this, if I'm looking at this as a regular consumer, or not even a regular consumer, just as someone who's an enthusiast or whatever, I'm not really going to notice that. I'm not going to really notice the change of the mudguard. In any case, it's not going to be enough for me, enough of a difference to say, oh, look, it's a Slawn project. He's changed the mudguard. You know, I'm more sort of visual sort of person, you know. I mean, if I give you an example, like I've got some Haritos here, just as an example, because it's here. But you know that it's Haritos.
Even your things, bro. Sorry, the Air Max ones you got last year, the red ones. Jacquemus?
Oh, the Jacquemus, yeah. They've done a white and red one. Completely changed the aesthetic of the shoe. From the shape to
even it's literally the same colorway as this, as the Slawn, but all the details are totally different, and that's what you should be here for, like the squared off air unit, like stuff like that. Sorry, bro, as you were saying.
No, I agree with what you're saying, you know, and they made it completely abstract as well, because one was like squares and one was circles, and then you had like a mix and match on the tongue. One was square, one was circle. They had like a little round bubble for the air unit, and then the front, you know, where the tongue comes up, they completely changed that. It was more squared off, and you can tell just by looking at it, it's a more fit cut shoe, more premium. You know, you can see, oh, this is a premium Air Max 1, because Jacquemus is a premium brand. So, you know, and people might think we're having a go at Slawn here. We're not. Absolutely not having a go at him, because we love what he does. It's just we want to see certain artists represented in a way that reflects their talents, you know, even more on the shoe. Like, we want to see that. And whether it's Nike sort of holding back or him, I don't know. But I just want to see more from him on the shoe that represents him, because I think he's talented. But you know, it is what it is. We've been here before, bro. We've been here before. Look, Lil Yachty as well with his pair. Yeah. You know, it happens. But you know, good luck to Slawn. I think, you know, hopefully he'll continue to collaborate with Nike and maybe give us something different next time as well.
Yeah, man. And there's going to be people that have waited in the queue 5-6 a.m. to get pairs like this or this pair. And more power to you. Like, don't think we're knocking the shoe. Don't think we're knocking you. If you really like the shoe, that's definitely like cool. It's just, for me anyway, and Has, the way he sounds, it's like there's just not enough. Like, there's a lot going on. Don't get me wrong, but this is not enough for me to be like, oh my God, I need those, especially with so much coming out this year. Like, do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, we're gonna move on though to another Air Max shoe, bro.
Sorry, 2 seconds. James and Sneaker says, if Slawn offered me a pair or offered us a pair for free, would we take them? Yeah. My answer to that is yes, I would. And if he offered it to me, I would get him to sign it as well, because then at least it's got his signature on it. It changes the whole aesthetic of the shoe, right? Because he'd probably sign it. He'd probably sign it and draw a face on there, and it's like, bang, there you go. It's Slawn Air Max 90. You know, it's signed. So yeah, I would 100%. But
yeah, James, again, bro, you're right. Like, they're on resale on eBay. So whoever's got them, they're not really there for the shoe, bro. They're there for the moment and just making a quick buck. They're gonna get their pairs signed, the box signed, that cool box it comes with, and then flog it for an extra 50 quid or something. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I think when these do drop properly, mark my words, they're gonna be sitting, bro. Like, I think they're gonna be sitting, and I don't want to be like putting on a downer on anything because he's probably worked hard on this collab and his craft and everything. But it's just gonna show in those numbers. Do you know what I mean? Like in terms of how many are sitting and stuff like that. But yeah, I will take them for free, bro, for a review especially. But yeah, shout out to Slawn.
If you're listening, bro,
size 9.
Yeah, brother, up. Come on, let him review the shoe, bro. Come on.
No, shout out to Slawn, man. And if you want to have a convo about it, if you ever see this, do you know what I mean? Shout at us, man. Look, let's move on though. Another Air Max, and another one that's kind of cheesed us off a bit, bro. Bro, this was 1 second. What am I doing? This one, the Air Max 1 low poly. This had the whole game in a chokehold trying to get them. And we spoke about it a few times now on this channel, but they've come and gone quicker than our hairlines. But look, the time has passed. Yeah, they had a whole thing, this riddles and quests and stuff, whatever they were calling it. That was sick. I can't deny that. That was something we haven't seen in a while, yeah, especially from Nike and, you know, things like this. But it was cool, you know, sort of nostalgia with Tomb Raider, Lara Croft, all that good stuff. We've spoken about that. Let's put that to bed. But bro, trying to get these was it was just a nightmare. It was like everyone was just pissed off, bro. But I'm just gonna say how it is, yeah. And Haas was fuming. I was fuming for Haas. I tried to get a pair as well. It didn't happen. It's just there wasn't no clear indication of what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Like, even if you passed all the quests, the riddles, all that good stuff, it takes you back to sneakers, but it doesn't take you to the shoes. It takes you to the next page. And then if you went in stock, you could have went to get the shoes, but it was not clear. It should have taken you straight to the shoes, but they didn't. But Haas, bro, I'm going to have a sip on my BCA drink and let you vent, bro, because I know you got some things to say, bro.
Let's just say, do not share the voice memo I sent you that night, okay? Because I was fuming. Erkin knows, yeah, how much effort I put into it, like looking up the riddles, thinking about what the clues might be. I was proper invested in it as well, because I'm thinking, okay, so we're at this stage now again where, you know, we're doing all this cool stuff to earn the right to buy shoes and things like that. So I'm thinking, this is cool. I've got to get there. I've got to get the password. I've got to get this. I'm on the game for like 3 days when it's dropping at 6 p.m. in the evening, going through all the bits and pieces. So the final night comes along, the final clue. Erkin's like, yeah, this is the first 2 that you need to know. So we worked it out. And then by the 3rd night, we worked out what the 3 letters were, the 3 words were, sorry.
Yeah.
So access granted through the door. I go in, input all the words in there. Congratulations, you've been granted access to buy the shoes. And I'm thinking, bro, I'm like, you know, picture messaging, bro. And I'm like, look, I've got access. I'm going to get the shoes, this, that, and the other. And then it's just like, it just throws me out. Takes me into, I'm like, where's the shoes, bro? Like, where do I go? Like, and then I'm keeping going back into the game. You won the right to buy this, that, and the other. And I'm going crazy at this point. I'm like, what is going on? And then I think it was Kill Switch who messaged me, said to me, oh, you have to go in stock. I don't know how he found out, but you had to go to in stock on sneakers where the shoe is there, okay? And then you click on it and then grab your size.
Yeah.
No one mentioned that beforehand, where, you know, someone should have said, once you've unlocked the passwords and everything else, you have to go into sneakers and go in stock. That's all it took. That's all that should have been put forward to everyone. No one knew that. So it's just taking everyone everywhere but the shoes. So lo and behold, it was sold out. I was fuming because I was proper invested in it, right? 3 days, and I'm thinking, right, I'm gonna get these polys, all right? And they were just gone. I was. Let's not go through what I sent people on voice notes and stuff, but you know, I love Nike to bits, as you know. We're both Nike fanboys at the end of the day, but when they pull stuff like this, right? I'm trying hard not to swear. When they pull stuff like this, it just makes my blood boil. It's like, what are you doing? What are
Yeah,
you doing? Like,
it's
come on,
annoying,
man.
bro. It is annoying. And Spiros is right, apparently, because even James told me this. It worked for people who did it on a desktop. Now, I think James kind of said like, oh, it makes sense because it's an old school type of thing. So it would have worked on computers because back in the day it would have only been computers. But I think that's kind of like, nah, I think they just messed up and then the bots got there early, or whoever wanted them for a flip got there really early, and there weren't enough pairs, bro. Let's be real. Like, it looks like they were holding out for a later release as well, because apparently they're coming out in June again. So
Yeah, they are.
I
Yeah.
think they're going to do a wider release in June, but it makes no sense because the Donkey Kongs, like Jamie's saying, the Donkey Kongs are like being teased right around the corner as well. So are you just smashing out colorways at this point? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I
Like,
heard they've been released end of this month.
yeah, you see. So
End of this
it's
month.
kind of like,
If
how
they're
many colorways,
releasing
bro?
those, I would take those over these any day.
Okay, yeah.
I would. Let's be honest,
Yeah.
okay? But it was the fact that people didn't know. At least give people a fighting chance, right? There might not have been a lot of pairs, but at least give them a fighting chance to actually get to the pair and have the chance to put your details in to try and buy them. Because a lot of people didn't get that chance, including me and you as well. So they should have said, they should have been a bit more clearer on what you had to do. Okay,
Yeah.
so like you said, if it was better to sort of play on a desktop, they should have said, by the way, we recommend that you use a desktop for this, not your phone. Because he was a ball late using a phone. Let's be honest, right?
Bro, I was getting hand cramps and everything, bro. But the thing what annoyed me was, personally, I talked myself out of this shoe straight away because I was like, nope, I got the red pair. I'm not going for these because if I get these, I need the Donkey Kongs then because I want to complete the pack or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
In the end, me and Hass, literally after the stream, we was sat here talking for about half an hour trying to figure out the quests and all the puzzles and what's the clues and everything. And then I think an hour or two later, this was like 2 o'clock in the morning at this point, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm messaging in the Discord group what Hass is sending me, and we're trying to converse, trying to figure it all out. So in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm invested this much now. I got to go for him. Like, do you know what I mean? And then, yeah, we sound like two spoilt brats that didn't get the toy in Argos or Tesco's, but it is just annoying, bro. Like, give us all of this, like we want this, like the quests and doing this, scratch and sniff and jump this and all of that, but just be more clear and have more numbers, man. That's all we ask for. We don't ask for much.
Bro,
do you know
they
what I mean?
had everyone hook, line, and sinker. Yeah, let's be honest. Yeah,
It was.
But it's the fact that everyone was so invested in it. Like, you're saying, right, I've come this far. Now I'm gonna try and go for it. Okay.
Yeah.
And we had all the clues. We had everything in place. We put the codes in, unlocked, and we was like, yeah, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm about to get one there. Yeah.
Has, I've got to say something, bro. You know, when you try to go, this is where I knew things were going to go left, because Hash tried to go to chat GPT to get the answers. Yeah. And that, so
I had to.
So the funny thing was that gave us the wrong answers, bro. Like, it was similar in terms of the answers, but it was worded wrong how they gave it back. It was like, one of them was like crystals because those were the checkpoints in Tomb Raider, or how you save the game. But then Chat GPT gave us the answers of checkpoint. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, it was just going left. And I think Shay was in the Discord saying, "No, that's wrong, bro. It's not the right thing."
No, Chat GPT did give me one of the answers though, which was error for 404.
Right. Okay.
That was correct.
It gave error something though. It weren't 404. They gave error something else. But anyway, I don't want to get too into it because it's going to just wind us up even more. Look, we're still talking about it, but either way, it's annoying. And the more I look at them, the more I like them. Like, it's kind of one of those summer shoes, like they will bang with white socks, grey shorts or something, white t-shirt.
You're not making this any better, bro. Come on, man.
It is annoying, man. It is annoying. But look, resale prices will come down closer to the proper release. So guys, just be patient if you really want to get them. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those it's one of them things. But I hope Hass feels better now. He's vented a little bit. Do you know what I mean? But
bro, I spent my money on 2 great shoes this week, so I'm cool, bro.
Yeah.
You know, so it's all good. Swings and roundabouts, as they say. Yeah.
That's it, man. You win some, you lose some, innit? That's the game. The game is the game. But look, I know it's Air Max month, but we're actually going to talk about a brand that we don't ever talk about on this channel, really. But it's a sneaker, well, in the UK anyway, that kind of had its moment, a big moment, and they look like they're back. But it is the Adidas Climber Cools, man. And I know some of you are thinking, what are you talking about, bro? What are these shoes? What in the, tennis, whatever are those, bro? But in the UK, they definitely had a moment. Not a long moment, but they did have a moment, man. Hass, was this ever your bag, bro? Did you ever have a thing with Climber Cools or what?
I did back in the day, in my younger days. A couple of pairs. I think I had a like black and white pair as well, which look, I've got to say, comfort wise, breathability and everything else, they were groundbreaking at the time.
Yeah.
And even the clothing as well, the Climber Cool clothing, just they were onto something good at the time. And it was very popular. But yeah, if they're making a comeback now, bro, I think it's a good move from them, especially with all the mesh runners that are out at the moment. Adidas are going to sort of want a piece of the pie as well. And I've got to be honest, these ain't too bad. They're not too bad, to be fair. Like first looks and stuff. I've not seen these before, but they don't look too bad.
Yeah, they look really comfortable, man. And I don't know, like they're really like influencers anyway. Well, some of them are trying to really push this shoe. Like I saw a video like saying, oh, would you shave your head for a pair of Climber Cools if I buy you some Climber Cools? And I'm like, okay, that's a bit extreme. And then the kid shaved his head and the shop, I think it was JD, didn't even have his size. So yeah, he had to go like a size and a half up or something. But yeah, they're really trying to push this shoe. And yes, it could catch a bit of fire, like catch a bit of buzz. But I just don't know, man. They're okay looking, but then there's nothing like sexy about them.
No.
Like compared to a Gelciano 14, the Saucony Matrix, like the Omni Pro Grid 9s that you got. Do you know what I mean? Like, would you really? And I know they're only 110, but
I think these are more geared towards like your average consumer, though. Let's be honest. Like, it's not geared towards enthusiasts, sneakerheads, or anything of the like. These are more for your average consumer that will walk into a JD or a Sports Direct. I need something comfortable. I need the runner. I need this or that. Oh, yeah, by the way, we've got these really cool Climber Cools. Okay, cool. I'm not really worried about what brand I wear as long as it's affordable and it's comfortable, which is where I think these fit the bill. So, like I said, when I was younger, when I was younger, I mean, like when I was at school and stuff, like secondary school, it's just beaters, man. Like for PE and stuff, that's all it was.
100%.
But would I buy a pair myself? No. It's not really for me. I've got so many better shoes than these. Yeah, I think they can stay where they are for me. But
even for the price,
I can see what Adidas are trying to do, bro. Yeah. No, even I mean, considering Nike at the moment have, I think they've got a pair for £90 or £100 coming out.
P6000,
nice little runners. I think they're P6000s, and there's another one as well. There's a more affordable pair. I think it's not. I'm not sure if it's another iteration of the Pegasus or not, but it's going to be like £100, and they look great as well. And also, what they're doing is the Vomero 18s they're releasing as well.
I was about to say that. Yeah, 130, which ain't too bad, man.
Yeah, they've got different variations of it. So you've got one that's more premium, which has got more air units, and then you've got another one that is more sort of standard, and that one's going to be more, more affordable. So yeah, so many better options than Adidas and Climber Cools, bro, at the moment.
Even Vomero, bro, like the Vomero 5s, P6000s, let's be real, they look 100 times better than these, and they're like even cheaper, or if you get them on sale, like so much cheaper. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man. No, I agree. I think the Torsions, they are more nostalgia, so I think they will sell way better than the Climber Cools. The Climber Cools,
favorite pair was black and yellow ones, which are like suede. New Arse.
Okay.
They were
Even my
banging.
uncle, bro. My uncle's like 60 odd, yeah, and he talks about torsions. I'm like, what the heck? Like you never talk about shoes. Like he's had the same shoes
Awful,
since I was
man.
born. Like, do you know what I mean? So for him to talk about torsions kind of says it all about that shoe
Yeah,
and that
100%.
technology. Yeah.
100%.
But
You did miss out one tagline should be there's nothing cool about clothes.
that's a good one.
Yes, I like that.
Oh,
Kill Switch, you're in the wrong business, mate. I'm telling you. But there is another Air Max that we sort of didn't touch on. If we're stepping away from the climber calls, which is the 180s.
yes.
So they have released this week. I think it was like a brownie orange color. I think you can see it right there. Oh, we're gonna get onto these.
Yeah, these ones.
So these are the ones they're releasing before the Apron Records versions come out. I've seen these in hand at Offspring. Really nice, really easy on the eye, nice color blocking as well. You got sort of like honeycomb vibes going there as well. Nice shades of gold. So this is like the precursor to the Apron Records release, which now, if you may move on, please. The Apron 180s. Right, let's talk about the Apron 180s because before I do say anything, I want to give a huge shout out to Mike Air Vienna, someone that has been following me, me vice versa on Instagram for a while now. And I just want to say, bro, I really do hope you cop a pair of these on Thursday. Even if it's not the red ones, these ones, but I know how much you want the red ones. So I'm sending you all the luck in the world, bro. I really do hope you hit on a pair of the 180 aprons, bro. So we'll try and help you out as much as we can as well. But good luck to you. But yeah, the Apron 180s. So what do we know about the 180s? So obviously Stephen Julien is the founder, director, whatever you want to call it, of Apron Records. Nike have given him free reign to collaborate on a pair of Air Max 180s. And the first looks we've had on the shoes look absolutely amazing. We've had Ajossi on Instagram give us some first looks and reviews as well. And again, they look amazing. As you can see here on the video. So you can see on the underlays there, you got nice furry sort of, it's almost like fur that sticks out from what I can see. It looks great. You've got snakeskin swoosh, nice leather materials on the overlays, even the laces as well, like sort of furry laces. What I really love, on there is that tongue, that stitched in 180, that massive 180 on there that just looks proper old school. It is amazing. And you come onto the heel, bro. This is where it sort of looks and feels more premium by the looks of it. You've got that chrome on the back. You've got that amazing co-branding on the back, Apron Records 180. Bro, this looks amazing. Like
So
as far as collaborations go, I haven't even spoken about the Dubré on the front, which is a razor blade.
Yeah.
You know, just details
even
like that.
box,
even the box underneath, you got the razor underneath, which is
shout out Jossie, man.
Crazy. We love a Jossie, man. We love his review.
Such a guy. I don't know if I can pause it. Yeah, I can. Look. So yeah, even that, like details like that, you can see the razor blades, the cutthroat razor.
Have you seen that underneath?
Do you know what I mean? What do you mean?
Under the box.
What, the lid or?
No, under the box, the bottom of the box.
Let me see.
I think you might have it on there. It's basically a debossed razor blade on the bottom. It sort of sticks out.
Oh, okay.
It looks sick. It looks sick. But these, for me, what they've done is they've taken a 180 and they've managed to elevate the shoe somehow just by the materials that they've used. Aesthetically, it looks pleasing, very cohesive as colorways go. It's very cohesive. You know, you've got the lighter shades of green going to darker greens on the overlays. Then you've got that mossy sort of shoelaces. And then the yellows work great with it as well. And then
for me, bro, sorry to cut you, yeah, but it's just like it's giving me Nigel vibes. Nigel Sylvester. You know how he's taken care with even with the ones that are coming out, the brick by bricks, the fours, yeah. But even with the RMs, it's like the details are making the shoe elevate. And
Bro,
look
look at that.
180s are a
Look
classic.
at that, bro.
Classic Air Max, bro. But we needed something like this last year when they came back properly. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's amazing. The age sort of look, like that cloudy look, that aged sort of air unit to the 180 as well. Like things like that, man. It's so cool, bro.
Doing
It's
things
so
to me, bro.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, look, obviously just in the wild. Do you know what I mean? It looks so
Joshy's
good,
got
bro.
the photos on lock.
Yeah, he's killing it, man. He's definitely got a new phone or something. He's stepped up.
Oh, amazing.
Stepped up. But shout out Jossie, man. This guy, him being out in Korea, you know what he told me, bro? He DM'd me. He was like, look at all these people queuing up. I'm thinking, wow, the aprons are going mad, the 180s. He's like, nah, bro. They're lining up, they're queuing up for the total 90s. There was like a massive queue. He's like, yeah, they're all reselling them and that, like over there. I was like, wow.
Wow.
The total 90s are going mad over there. So yeah, man, it's great, bro. Like this is a yeah, look, that all that queue was for total 90s, bro.
That's crazy. Shout out to the 60-year-old lady in the queue as well, apparently.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
That's sick, man. But look, he's one of the biggest guys in the scene. I was gonna say UK scene, but he's in Korea. So
man's worldwide now.
Still,
I mean, he's
still UK, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
He's picking up UK exclusives in Korea, bro. Come on.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's things like this I wanted to show off. They made it into like a barber shop, you know, obviously being inspired with the collab and stuff. Now look how cool this is, man. Hold on if you can show it. But yeah, it's the 180s, bro, has been neglected, very similar to the BWs. And I'm very glad, bro. You know, this is happening now.
I'm waiting for BWs. I think
next
year.
In
the background, in the shadows, I'm waiting.
Yeah. I think next year is going to be the year, man, because it'll be what, 25th or 35th?
25th. No.
91 they came out, innit? So what's the math there?
180s come out in 91 as well. So yeah, 91. So next year would be 25 then.
25. Yeah. 25. Yeah. Wow, man. That is mental, bro. But yeah, I think next year is gonna happen. That's when it's all gonna happen.
That's 35, bro, not 25.
Was it 91? 91, 10, 20. Bro, you know me, I keep thinking like 2001 is 10 years ago, bro.
You had to go in there, bro. I was like, what? 25? Come on.
Yeah, because this year is the 90s 35th, isn't it?
Yeah,
you're right.
There you go, man. But yeah,
bro, I swear, man. As a 90s kid, I keep thinking like 2001 is 10 years ago. Do you know what I mean? It's mental.
It's crazy how time flies, but
it's
nuts,
look,
but yeah, whoever's going for the 180s this week, good luck to you all. Like I said again before, Mike Air Vienna, fingers crossed for you. Let's hope we all cop a pair, man, because look, these are UK exclusives, obviously, UK collaborator and everything else. So it's good that we're, you know, supporting the work of, you know, UK collaborators and stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure what the numbers are like on this. Again, we can't always count on accurate numbers, but I don't know. I've heard nothing anywhere to say these are going to be easy or hard to cop. Basically, they've loaded up on sneakers, and you know, it's just going to be a game of chance, I suppose.
Yeah, I think. Excuse me. I think it's one of them shoes. Like I said before, like if you want them, you can get them, but you got to be quick though. Like it's not like I don't think they're going to sit for too long. I think they won't sell out, but don't wait too long. I think that's my kind of advice. If you want them, definitely just go for them. Don't chance it at all. But
wait, are you giving out sneakers advice?
No, not sneakers. Definitely not sneakers advice, boy, because you'd never get anything off there if you listen to me.
Listen to this guy for sneakers advice, yeah?
Not the sneakers app, but yeah, these are cool, man. These are really cool. I don't think I'll go for them personally, but it's only because the neons are around the corner. Do you know what I mean? The 95 neons.
Ooh,
and there's a few other sneakers, bro. Yeah, there's a few other sneakers I'm trying to just hold out for the personal collection anyway. I'm obviously maybe for a review, things like that, most definitely. But yeah, if it's sneakers, bro, don't hold your breath in terms of me getting these. But yeah, let's see. But look, we're gonna move away from Nike just for a second. Yeah. We're talking some Asics, bro. And it's one of my favorite shoes at the minute. It's basically, if I can find the page, it's basically, oh, these are clean, bro. I don't know if you guys have seen the Instagram story that I put up or shared, but sneaker politics, man, hats off, bro. Wow. These are looking like a Power Ranger. You know the Red Ranger? Slyly.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, on the sly. Yeah, they look great, man.
The gold, the reds. Oh man. And I've kind of said, like, since I copped my gel kind of 14s, the metallic plums, we need things like this just to push that shoe, just elevate it. Do you know what I mean? Because we've seen Saucony with the J tips. I know we've had Kith collabs with Asics and all the rest of it, but that's where I think Asics is lacking a little bit. I'm not saying they haven't had fire collabs, obviously Jounds, all the rest of them. It's just, you know how New Balance are just collab after collab. Do you know what I mean? And obviously Saucony now, Nike have been doing it since way back when. Do you know what I mean? And I think Asics just needs that little push, bro. Like sneakers like this, collabs like this, and on shoes like this. Because let's be real, this is at least top 2, top 3 of their best sellers. Probably the best seller right now. Do you know what I mean? From Asics, man. Because you got Complex talking about them. You got, oh man, yeah, it's kind of one of them staple shoes at this point from Asics, the gel kind of 14s.
Yeah, we're all familiar with the 14s now. You know, they've given us some fire pairs. So these, I think the marketing behind it is great as well. It's like, just say no. Obviously, no one's going to say no, but the marketing behind it is great. And you know what? It's a bit like, you know, when you have
7-1. Oh my God, sorry, Hasbro. 7-1.
Yeah, 7-1, 7-1.
We're winning the Champions League.
I told you, you're going to win it. But yeah, it reminds me of like a football team, if I can give you an analogy, where, you know, they've sort of moved up for a few years. They're doing great, but then they really need to push on now. So they need to sort of, you know,
make a few signings.
Or make a few signings to get to that level. And this is what it's like now at the moment for Asics, right? They need to sort of push on with the clever marketing, the collaborations and everything else, just to push them over the line to sort of that elite bracket where Nike is, where, you know, New Balance is, you know, where they're in that elite sort of bracket. So they will get there. I think they will get there. They've had a great run so far. And I think with what's going on with Nike at the moment, everyone's literally, and I'm talking about New Balance, I'm talking about Asics, whatever brand you can think of, Adidas, they've had to sort of get their arse into gear as well now. And it's like, okay, what do we do? Right, we can see it with like New Balance are releasing shoe after shoe now as well. They've got a protection pack coming out with size. They've been relentless with their shoes as well, just off the back of Joe Freshgoods. They've got another one with Saleha Bembury coming out. So they're releasing loads of stuff as well. So all of them have sort of have had to sort of click into gear because they don't want to get left behind. And Nike have created that competition and that buzz again. So Asics at the moment where they are, it's a bit of a sliding doors moment, because this is the point now where it's like, okay, we need to push ahead now so that we don't get left behind, because our competitors, they are blowing everyone out of the water at the moment. And this is a great start. I must admit, this is a great start. This is where they need to sort of build on now. From this Iron Man version, they need to sort of build on it. Yeah. See what I did there? The golden rod and red. But no, it's a good opportunity for them, man. I mean, the marketing's great, like I said, with the pay part and everything. This is what we need to see. For me, they need to introduce maybe other things as well, like sort of, you know, when you hold raffles, sort of people having to work for it, people, you know, creating that buzz and everything else. Maybe start introducing that and you know, try and break up that monopoly a bit.
So true, bro. So true. And for me, when I was looking into the gel kind of 14s like a couple months ago or whatever, I was like, okay, there's one colorway I really want, and I just couldn't get them, bro. I couldn't get them. The metallic plums, had to pay what £10 over retail, so I paid resale for a gel Kerner 14. I never thought I'd see the day, but they restocked recently on Asics, which I was fuming about. Let me just say that. But of course they did.
Just
Yeah,
your luck,
of course they did. But yeah, bro. I mean, we've seen. Well, I've seen so many different people wearing these, bro. Like, I know there's gonna be people. Oh, I've been wearing these for 3 years now. You guys are late, and all the not gatekeepers, but like the trendsetters. Do you know what I mean? Like, just relax, bro. You're not getting no commission because you wore them early. Yeah, but look, it's not about when you caught the wave or when you started realizing, okay, these shoes are actually good and comfortable and good looking now. Like, let's face it, the trends that are setting pace are like mesh runners, you know, Vomero 5s, obviously Asics, gel Kerner 14s, even what New Balance, obviously 2002 Rs, 1906 Rs, like the Inkwells, Kill Switch mentioned.
They look great.
Yeah, man, it's just a great time, man. And obviously winter's slowly past now. It's still chilly, don't get me wrong. And summer, I just know there's just going to be a ton of mesh runners out in the wild, bro. And
crazy.
Yeah, it's I'm definitely going for these, man, because it's great, bro. Like, you got the age midsole with that sort of iridescent, I want to say, metallic red going on with the golds. Definitely Iron Man vibes. But there was an Arsenal kit, I think last year or year before, where it had red and gold, and it's kind of giving me those sort of vibes as well. So yeah, man, I'm on it, bro. I'm on it. Let's see. Trance is saying Asics don't need West market. They've been going for athletes for years. US and UK just switching on. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that. But also what I would say with that is, but what I mean by pushing on is by not limiting themselves to just that market. To they want to sort of push out and try and appeal to everyone else, people that haven't been on that scene for the last 2-3 years, to almost to sort of be like, oh, actually, yeah, man, they're great. Like, I'm gonna get myself a pair, you know. So, you know, what I'm saying is, don't limit yourself just to that market of runners and stuff. You know, try and broaden your horizon a bit. But yeah, definitely agree with you, Trance, 100%. And let us know if you're going for a pair. I'm sure he will. I'm sure I'll get a message when they release from Trance saying that he's hit on a pair, because he does that. But we love you, Trance, man. Trust me.
Yeah, big up Trance. Big up Trance, man. Every time. But yeah, we might as well look at the Inkwells anyway. They're clean, bro. I mean, you sent me them last week, so I'm guessing you're going for them, or Has?
Which one? Sorry.
The Inkwells.
Yeah, the Inkwells. So there's 3 different pairs. I think these ones are the ones that sort of stand out for me.
There's a green as well, isn't there? I think the green was doing it more for me.
To be honest, the greens look absolutely amazing as well. But this is what I hate, when they sort of release 3 different colors and you're like caught in between. It's like, I know I can't have all of them, but I've got to pick one. But yeah, out of the purple and the green, I don't know, man. I'm a sucker for purple. So
okay. Here's the green. Here we go. Do you know what? The purple is calling my name, but I'm a sucker for khaki, bro. Like the same way you're a sucker for a thing. Yeah, even a brown pair, bro. Man, it's naughty.
Yeah, it is very naughty.
It is bad, but do you know what? For me,
I've already got too many like in this color sort of scheme, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I get you. Chat, let us know. There's obviously the green, the purple, excuse me, and the sort of brown sort of color. But yeah, let us know if you're going for them. Which one? This one's a bit weird because it's kind of in between.
Mixture. If you can't decide, then you know what? This might be a shout. You know,
classic crimson. They're called. Wow. Okay.
Where's the crimson in that, bro?
Yeah, that looks more iridescent than anything, isn't it? Than any crimson.
It does look nice, to be fair.
Yeah, it really does. But yeah, chat, let us know, man, because the 1906 the 1906 Rs, bro, or 1906s, they're not slowing down. Like the 2002 Rs had a massive moment, and then these came out and they've just been shoved to the side. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah,
I think they're coming back now with the, like you said, the protection pack. I think they're just overdoing that though, bro. Like I've got the second pair. It's like a black and light blue. A gray and light blue. And that was like the second sort of pack, I guess, to the protection pack. But I'm hearing hella footsteps and my missus is out, bro. Yo. Nah, that's creepy, bro. Listen, if I get robbed live on stream, just send for help. Anyway.
Send your
yeah,
address, bro.
I'll send it. I'll shout it. I'll scream it. But yeah, these are clean, man. 1906Rs though, very comfortable, man. That N-lock system they've got is just, it doesn't seem like much, but that mid portion of your feet, it feels so good. Yeah, they need to protect the protection pack, 100%, man. But let's move on, man. Let's move on to a Jordan 5. Yeah, because we've had recently the black metallics, the reimagined. Yeah, Hass is loving that shoe. Wore it to Kicks and Coffee.
Sick.
But we're getting another iconic colorway, I want to say, and it's iconic for me, even though I'm not the biggest fan of 5s. But the colorway is basically the Fresh Prince, yeah. But that's where I kind of saw it first, where obviously Will's wearing it. It's just like, oh my god, what are those? He used to wear it without laces, and I think they even released a pair without laces.
Yeah, it was without laces. He was wearing them, yeah.
Yeah, so they actually released a pair without them, and people was like, what are they doing? Like, at least give us the option to put laces in or something. But yeah, they are very nice, man. Very nice. Hass, talk to me, bro, because you're into 5s at the minute. I can tell.
Ooh. In West Philadelphia, born and raised. Shall we carry on? I grew up watching Fresh Prince, and I still watch Fresh Prince now, right? Yeah. Love everything about it. Obviously, seeing these on feet on the king himself, on Will Smith, was just a cap for me. It was just like, bang, yes, I need those. Am I going to go for these? 100%. These have to be added this year. No, there's no ifs, buts, or maybes about it. Just one of the great 5 colorways, one of the classics, you know, among the black metallics and everything else. But these are so cool, man. Summertime vibes. You know, you can take these out. You can wear it with like a pair of shorts if you want. You know, they just nostalgia, man. Just nostalgia. I'm gonna get these and I'm gonna watch the first 10 episodes of Fresh Prince all over again. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. In fact, I might even do a little photo shoot of me watching it in my kicks. That would be a cool thing to do. So
with Hass's signature, do you know what I mean? On his knees.
Like... Yeah. Or what I might do is just a picture of me in a chair upside down wearing them. So you know,
that'll go. Listen, man, I think for me, Fresh Prince alone, it just sells me the shoe. Do you know what I mean? That's like my favorite show growing up. Like, I remember, I think it was channel BBC 2. It used to come on, and obviously that scene, the iconic scene with Uncle Phil, he's crying. Bro, that always hits me, bro.
Bro, he was all of our uncle, like all of us. Like, you know what I mean? He was uncle to all of us. Like, it was Uncle Phil, bro. And like, man. You know what was so? I don't want to sort of go off the shoes a bit, but what was great about that show was it was relatable. Like the stuff that he was going through, like growing up and everything else, it was so relatable to us at that time. You know, you could relate to their problems and issues and stuff, and it was great. But like you said, you see how you said the most important thing you said was, I'm gonna get these because of Fresh Prince. You see, when a shoe has that power, and it unlocks those memories, you know, it's a special thing, man. And that's what I liken shoes to, like memories. Some shoes we buy and it's just like little boxes of memories. Like you look at a shoe and you think, all right, where do I know this for? Memory. It's crazy when a shoe can do that for you. So, you know, these, I'm sure when we get these in hand, bro, when we have them, God willing, we're going to catch vibes, man. We're going to catch vibes. We're going to be watching Fresh Prince, reruns, reliving that whole sort of childhood era again. But look, aside from that, the colorway is fire, man. I love, like I said, purple. It's like the Hornets colorway, isn't it? You know, basketball.
And the
turquoise blue and the white.
Monsters Inc. as well.
Yeah, Monsters Inc. as well. Great
Sully, shout out
colorway, man.
Sully.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So
man.
cool. But yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
be. Is it gonna be a tough cop? We'll
Oh,
see.
I think personally, I think it's gonna be the same as the
Fives, the
metallics. Yeah,
metallic fives. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. I think like there may be a restock here and there, but you defo don't need don't sleep on these. Do you know what I mean? Because I think UK we don't get enough stock with the fives. Like I think with other Jordan 4s and 3s and stuff. But yeah, these are definitely going to be one of them shoes, bro. If you don't
Wait,
go
do
for
these
them,
have the 23 on the side?
I don't think so. You know,
I
these are
can't
mock up
remember.
though. But
Yeah, I can't remember if the original ones had the 23 on the side or not. If anyone knows or
on the left,
does
innit?
have a pair, let
Right.
us know. But yeah, man. And also shout out to Cordella. Definitely rest in peace, Uncle Phil, man. That was a sad time when he passed away, obviously.
Man.
But yeah, rest in peace,
Nah,
Uncle Phil.
it's sad, bro. It's sad. Do you know why it's sad? Yeah, because like that show for me is personal because I literally grew up. My aunt and uncle raised me from like 3 months old. Yeah. So I was like, oh my God, I'm Will Smith. Like, obviously, I'm not Will Smith. I'm like,
Yes.
yeah, I was raised my aunt and
Yeah.
uncle. Do you know what I mean? Da-da-da. And then what's mad, my uncle passed away the same time Uncle Phil passed away. So I was like,
Oh,
it
wow.
was the J. Cole song, First Things First, Rest in Peace, Uncle Phil. Bro, I'm singing that with my heart all in it. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah, man.
yeah, Fresh Prince, man, it's just one of them. It's one of them. Look, you see?
Yes,
No laces,
look
man.
at that.
I'm glad
Yeah,
this picture's
look
here.
at that. Yeah, that's crazy.
Shout out Will Smith.
That's an iconic photo, man. Just iconic.
Yeah.
Just
him just busting in like the first, you know what I mean? Just with the blazer, no shirt, all of these things, wearing them, and yeah,
it's just like even the color scheme in the background as well. Whoever set that all up is like clever, man. The flowers, the background, everything just works well together.
It's just got 90s like written all over it. Do you know what I mean? Crazy,
yeah,
man. Like Jeffrey. Oh man.
Yeah, Jeffrey. We love Jeffrey, man.
What a show, man. What a shoe as well. I think summertime, it says summertime 2025. So yeah, man, the fives are getting some love because we've seen the awakes. I think Trance mentioned it. I believe I saw some Amaminiers floating around as well. I think.
I don't know about the Amaminiers, but we have seen photos of the awakes, which they've got in NYC at the moment. They've put a pair out, and honestly, they've they've done a great job on those. I mean, it's if you're into pinks, then you're lucky. If you're not, maybe you might bite the bullet and buy these because they are different to your usual fives in the sense that they've put a massive A on there as well, which they usually do with their collaborations. They switch it up.
Yeah.
But I think they've done a great job on it, man.
Yeah, these are the Amaminiers that are allegedly coming this year. Burgundy Crush, they're calling it. I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of these. Like the leather looks very plastic.
I think looking at it, I think it just looks a bit too like a bit plain, if you know what I mean.
I do like that burgundy though, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Burgundy's nice, but I need to see the shoe up close. I need to see the leather, the material.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think we need to see proper pictures first before I can make a judgment. But
yeah,
it's giving me those white cement levers, like the leather, like that we're meant to be getting. I don't know if they're the proper pairs, but it's kind of like a shiny leather. Like it looks weird, but maybe it's just the pictures or the lighting. But I want to show. Go back to the Awake Jordan 5s. They should have released that near Valentine's, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, look at that! Look at the switch up on these shoes.
Oh,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, they are special, man. Even me, bro.
Even down to the red Spitfire on the midsole. Look at that. That just pops on its own.
Is it me or the tongue's looking extra long? Like I know they're big anyway.
Does look a little bit extra long, to be fair, but
they're looking like shin pads, bro.
Yeah, I'm loving the look of this though.
Yeah, they're definitely nice.
Down to like the red sock liner, sort of nice contrast with that pink. It just looks nice. And then the other thing that I noticed is the Nike Air on the back is actually, it looks like it's going to be stitched in rather than like plasticky sort of thing, which is nice. And the A over the netting as well just looks quality. And then you've got New York on there rather than Ice. Just it looks great, man. It looks great.
This is what the Ammerman, not saying they should have had an A and stuff, but they should have like done a bit more. Do you know what I mean? Like you can definitely tell this is a collab straight away. Obviously, the other pair, you're gonna need to see more pictures and stuff. But
they've got A on the tongue though on that pair.
Yeah, I know, but I think there's just something missing. Like this got the 23, the NY, and
there is
like
definitely.
Yeah, but these look sick though, man. These do look really nice, bro.
I love how they've been bold enough to sort of put that A stitching over the netting. I think that looks great, man. That looks, you can straight away, you can tell that's awake.
Kind of like embossed in it, the way they've done it.
It looks great. I really want to see these close up.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of them like hot, like off-white kind of vibes. Like really hard to get because of how they've like put their stamp on it. Do you know what I mean? I think
it's good time that they started releasing fives again after the Khalid sort of collection, which I wasn't really inspired by, to be honest with you. So it's great that they're sort of moving away from the whole Khalid collection to now giving fives their own identity with different collaborations and stuff. So because before you'd think, oh, fives, people would think Khalid straight away, and I weren't really inspired by it. So
forget Khalid, man. That guy, he frustrates me, bro.
And another one.
Politics wise, I'm saying like, because obviously where he's from, he's not shouting out where he's from, if you know what I mean. I don't want to talk about it.
We're not going to get into politics on this show, though.
Yeah. All I'm saying, I'm repping. Yeah. This is what
Hell
I'm
yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway, we'll move on, man. Hass, I'm just looking at your list, bro. Which ones do you want to touch on? Should we talk about the Salahis, the 991s? Because they're looking naughty, the purple joints.
Yeah, you know what? In a funny way, these remind me of the 992s from Joe Freshgoods, like with the colors on there, the shape. I mean, everything else that's going on. It's just a bit. Let's have a look. Yeah, they look naughty. They really do look naughty. If it was me, I'd probably have a little cheeky lace swap with that as well.
What would you go for, bro?
You know what? The sock line, that green. No, that sock line, like green. I would go with that sort of green as the laces. It will just complement it well with that purple and all the other little colors that are dotted around the shoe. So, yeah, for me, these look great. I think they're going to be around that 2 to 220 mark as well, if I'm being honest with you. But again, they look great. The materials look like they're going to be class as well. Let's just have a look at the.
I like that
top. Yeah, that looks great, man. That looks class. These are definitely a pair that I'm going to go for. I mean, having had the 992s in hand, I'm definitely going to go for these ones, bro.
Yeah, these are clean, man. These are clean, and I think like Salehi is one of the geezers that I don't want to say he put New Balance on the map, but him, Joe Freshgoods, obviously, ALD are all sort of responsible for pushing New Balance to where they are today. Not saying they weren't, selling shoes before, because they were.
Their name holds weight as well, though, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah. And the thing is, Salehi, what he's done with Crocs, New Balance from obviously 2002 Rs and everything else. He can pull off these sort of colorways, bro, and they just look amazing. Like some colorways, like I'm gonna give you an example. I know it's night and day, but the Jordan 4s, the purple ones that I've got, I can't remember the actual name now. The Barneys, everyone calls them. No one, they're like bricks. Do you know what I mean? They're horrible, but they're similar in terms of colors. But this just has that sparkle, bro. This has that care. Do you know what I mean? That that sauce, bro? Do you know what I mean? And it's like, wow, man.
How do you put the colors together? It's like a jigsaw, isn't it? And once you get it, you get it. But he's been very delicate with it. So anyone can put together a shoe that's completely purple, triple purple, whatever you want to call it. But to mix in the colors so subtly, you know, you look at it from the top there. You got small hit of green, like lime green. You got a small hit of blue there. You got a small hit of neon on that tongue on the front. It works beautifully. Aesthetically, it looks pleasing to the eye, even down to the midsole, the little bits of color you got on the midsole. It just works great with that purple as the blank canvas. So yeah, to be able to pull that off, I mean, credit to him. Even down to the tongue where it's got his name on there, 991 in big letters and stuff. I just think overall it works cohesively. The shoe works, not a mess. Some shoes you get and it's just like, oh, it's a bit of a mess, but it looks great. The shape of the shoe looks amazing as well. It looks like it's going to be very comfortable. It's going to be quite snug and nice, comfortable fit around your shoe, your foot. This is talking to me, man. It is talking to me. I don't even see the hits near the heel as well. That sort of orange hit around the heel as well. That looks superb, man. Yeah, he's talking to me 100%. I might have to hit Offspring again when he's come around,
It's dangerous, man. Because the thing is, I've got 991s. Bro, I don't even know where they are. I think they're in my wardrobe somewhere. But I've not got the version 2s. So these look a bit more, I want to say streamlined, and they look a bit more low profile. But they definitely, yeah, man, they look like, you could tell, bro, when you're paying that 200 whatever pounds it is, you're getting your money's worth. Do you know what I mean? Like the materials, 50 laces, like a cool box and everything else, man.
I think these are called Beader Palette. It's called, I think.
Palette. Okay. That's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, man. But yeah, right, cool, man. All right, we're on the topic of New Balance, and we did speak about them slightly before, but I think to round off, we'll talk about the 2002 R protection pack with size. Now, obviously, the first pack was like legendary. Where is it? These ones? Yeah. So the first pack was legendary. That grey pair is still reselling for like silly money. Yeah. The second pack was cool. Like I grabbed a pair. There was like a purple as well, all that good stuff. But I just think leave them alone at this point, bro. Like, I don't know, man. They are nice. I mean, the silver one is a bit Bianca from EastEnders, but other than that, Ricky. But other than that, bro, the black's sick. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the black is really nice. Like, I think the Phantoms, the first colorway was called, where it was proper blacked out, and then that was reselling for city money as well. This one though, in the middle, I don't know what to make of that one, man. What are you saying, though, Hasbro? What are you telling me about these?
Yeah, I mean, look, for me, what in terms of which one I would go for, or just what I make of the whole return of it?
Yeah, both, I guess, bro.
Yeah, I mean, look, we're at a time at the moment where they're trying to push out as much stuff as they can. So, with the popularity of the original release of the protection pack, obviously this coming back is going to be quite popular. Let's be honest, mention protection pack, people are going to go nuts over it. We already know how much the originals are selling for at the moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, I mean, if I had to pick a pair from these, it'd probably be the black ones. There's just enough there to sort of make out the details and stuff. The greys really aren't doing anything for me, personally speaking. Taking away the Bianca side of things, it's just not doing anything for me. And also the sort of, I don't know what to make of that. It's like khaki brown colorway.
Yeah, it's like sand, isn't it? I can't even explain that.
Yeah, I just don't know what to make of it. But the black pair, definitely the most decent one out of that.
Yeah,
if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I just want to show you guys which ones I have. Just to compare. 1 second. Because it was the rain cloud ones, wasn't it? The first pair. Yeah, rain cloud. So these are the ones I'm talking about in terms of went nuts. Like everyone must know about this colorway. This was clean because this was when
that is
beautiful. But I think it's these ones. So yeah, these are the ones I have basically, where it's got like a bit of. That's not a rain cloud. Oh, that's the rain cloud. Sorry. Right. Yeah. 1 second. I'm being lazy because it's literally like right there, but it's basically like a gray, and it's got like it's like blue, and I think the other ones had like this one basically that one. So it's not like nice gray. It's kind of like a muddy gray kind of thing. Can't explain it. Mirage Gray. That was the name. And then they did like a blue, and then like a pink purple, and then all these other colorways. It's like, all right, bro, like just relax.
I think the original were great, but I think the latest 3 are a bit lazy, if you know what I mean. With what they've done. I mean, have they improved on the original 3? I would say not really.
Nah.
If I'm saying to you that I prefer the black one out of the 3 that have come out or coming out, then that's been lazy. You know, I need to be, you know, like the 1906 Rs that are coming out.
Yeah.
I need to be like, cool, I don't know which one to pick. And this one, it's like, oh yeah, I'll just go for the black one because it looks.
That's the thing. I think personally, this is probably the worst out of them. Like, I think the first one's clear. Second one's got a couple good ones in there. They had like a navy, like I said, the Mirage Grays and stuff. And in this one, it's like just 1 out of the 3 is kind of hitting. Do you know what I mean? It's a weird one, but yeah, I think just leave the 2002 Rs alone, bro. Like, if you're going with the 1906 Rs, like New Balance, I'm talking to you. Like New Balance, if you're taking care of the 1906 Rs with sick collabs, colorways, whatever, and then you're being a bit lazy with the 2002 Rs, like it makes no sense. Like if you're going to do it, do a collab, do something special with the 2002 Rs. Then don't just give us something for the sake of it.
Yeah, it's a bit lazy. It's a bit lazy from New Balance, to be fair. But again, it's a cash grab. You know, living off the name from the previous release, bit of a cash grab, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that's it. And thing is, they used to be cheapish. They're not as cheap anymore. They're touching like 130, I want to say 140. But yeah, it's just one of them things, isn't it? I think brands just keep pumping out what they can to sell them, even if they go on sale or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Kane's saying though, I got the rain clouds, value on them has fallen off so much, it's crazy. Yeah, from what they were, bro, they were like 500-600, man.
I mean, now might be a great time to sort of invest in one if you do want one. If it's, you know, at a decent sort of price, and you really do want one, I think it's worth it. I think they look great. But these ones, like I said, when I'm saying to you, yeah, just the black, it's
says it all, innit?
Yeah,
says it all, man. Yeah. All right, cool, man. So I just want to say 7-1 Arsenal's finished. Congrats to my team. But
are they handing out the trophy tonight, or
I think so, bro.
Oh, really?
See, you know Joel Bayer, innit, from Rio Ferdinand's podcast. He's gonna have the shades on, cigar, plastic trophy, all the rest of it. But yeah, look, I think we're gonna wrap it up there. We're touching almost 2 hours, and I need to check on those footsteps that I heard earlier, even though no one's home. But yeah, man, I've got some fish and chips to eat. I think it's been another great show, bro. But I want to do something different at the end of shows now. Like, what are you looking forward to this week coming up? That's coming out, bro. Is there anything catching your eye this week, or just sort of playing it by ear?
Well, we've got the Apron 180s coming out on Thursday, so that is the main aim. That is the mission for this week. Anything else is pretty much going to be a normal week for me, apart from the Apron. So as long as I hit that, I'm good for the week. And then obviously we move on next week to the big week, which is, as we know, we've got a few big releases. We've got the Union, I believe, next week coming out. We've got possibly, I think, the SB4 coming out next week as well. So there'll be raffles on that. So this week's just going to be doing a bit of homework, a bit of legwork around where I'm going to be entering the raffles and everything else. Is there going to be any in-store releases? So there's going to be a lot of homework going on this week. But Thursday is the mission. Let's get over the line with that, and then we'll see what happens, man. Because yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
That's it, man. That's it. I think for me, it's going to be those Sneaker Politic gel can of 14s. I think those are the ones that's really pulling me more so, even compared to the 180s, which is mental to say. I'm kind of trying to hold out, like you said, for the Unions, the SB4s, but also for Air Max Day. Whether the 95 neons do make an appearance, whether they, shock drop us, please don't do it on sneakers. I beg you, just leave sneakers alone.
He's having nightmares. Before we go, I did forget as well. Thank you for mentioning it, Cordella. The Brick by Brick is going to be out next week as well, and we all know how we feel about that. We all want a pair. We know the whole history behind it, the white laces, but we all know the history as well, the train tracks and the robbery and everything else. That's a must for anyone who's a fan of Nigel. But yeah, that's going to be another massive sort of dub next week if we can get that in the bag.
Yeah, honestly, man. Yeah, James, for me, the flu games are so sick, bro. But yeah, I just got to be really selective, man. I don't know about you, Hass, bro. What are you saying about the flu games?
Yeah, you know what? I do like them. I love the whole story behind it as well. It's one of the most, out of all the shoes out there, the storytelling behind the flu games is one of my favorite. About cool. Him having carried on, he had the flu, this, that, and the other. Brilliant storytelling. But I went in for those with a mindset of, if I get them, happy days, fantastic. If I don't get them, then we move on to the next one. So despite being slightly annoyed, I can live with it.
Yeah, no, they are cool, man. They are cool, bro. I think, they're up there in terms of like the iconic colorways, like you said, the story and stuff like that, bro. But look, we're gonna end it there, bro. Obviously, Hass, as always, where can people find you, man? Let them know.
HB Kicks, Instagram. You can find me on there. I post loads of stuff every day or every other day. New sneakers, talk about different topics and stuff. So if you want to give us a follow, if you want to chat, DM me about anything, as most of the people in the chat here do, then I'm always happy to listen to people. So yeah, HB Kicks, make sure you follow me on Instagram, and until the next one, obviously.
Yeah, man. Obviously, same time next week, as always. Discord as well. Hass is finally in the Discord. Ladies and gents, you got Hass popping off that Discord better than me. So links down below to Hass's IG, Discord as well, and my tech channel, which I will be doing some videos this week, hopefully. And yeah, man, same time next week, broskis. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a blessed week. May you get all the dubs that you want and you go for. And yeah, until the next episode, broskis.